The grayscale option is a perfect counter trigger that will remind you to use your phone mindfully. So when grayscale is enabled, you don't see those beautiful colorful images and videos anymore. They have all changed into blackish, whitish and grayish colors. So when you see images and videos, they're all in black and white. And it's basically like you're watching a movie from the 20s like from the previous century. Kind of boring. So when you go for your phone because of a notification and grayscale is enabled, then you will immediately trigger it because you see that screen and you're like, ah yes, grayscale is enabled because I should use my phone mindfully. And when you're scrolling, when you're checking all the other apps, because you go through that app cycle because, well, you've unlocked your phone, right? So after checking that notification, why not going through that whole app cycle of opening Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, all of them? When grayscale is enabled, you'll probably lock your phone faster because there's not that much pleasure to be found. It's not that appealing anymore to watch those black and white clips or black and white images. And also, it just reminds you to lock your phone when you're done, to not just waste your time on the phone. So that's why grayscale is a perfect counter trigger. I highly suggest to use grayscale in the evening, for example, just to be reminded constantly to use your device mindfully. So on your iPhone, to enable grayscale, you go to Settings, and then in Settings you go to Accessibility. And then in Accessibility, you go to Display and Text Size. So when you tap Display and Text Size, you scroll till you see Color Filters. When you tap Color Filters, you might have to enable color filters, and then you can tap grayscale. Maybe you automatically already see the screen in black and white, but maybe you have to tap grayscale first before you see the effect. So that's how you enable grayscale. Settings, Accessibility, Display and Text Size, and then Color Filters. There is a way to create a shortcut that will help you to enable grayscale fast, and that will also help you to disable grayscale in a matter of a few clicks. So to create this shortcut, you go to Settings, and then again you go to Accessibility, but now you scroll all the way down till you see Accessibility Shortcut. So in Accessibility Shortcut, you see the option Color Filters. So when you tap Color Filters, the shortcut is created. And now you can enable grayscale by triple click the home button of your iPhone, and then you see grayscale active. But when you triple click again on the home button of your iPhone, you see that grayscale is then disabled. So this is a fast way to enable and disable grayscale. This is for the iOS 13, by the way. The shortcut is this is done in iOS 13, but the way, and other iOS versions, by the way, but when it comes to enabling grayscale, what I just explained is for the iOS 13, iOS 12, but with other iOS versions, it can be a bit different. I'm mistaken, by the way, iOS 12, there's also a slight different way to enable grayscale, but I will mention the instructions in the comments. So what I explained in this video is for iOS 13. For the other iOS versions, check the comments and you will see how to disable and enable grayscale there. But grayscale, a great counter trigger strategy that will remind you to not lose yourself in your device.